People think they need to constantly eat to keep their energy levels up throughout the day. But most likely, they are the same people who think they need to lose weight. But wait, isn't fat a good source of energy? That doesn't add up. Lots of fat but no energy throughout the day. Does this mean the body isn't burning fat? First, let's look at what we are eating every day. Usually it's rice, noodles, bread, or pasta, accompanied by a sweet beverage. You might even have a drawer full of snacks for whenever you need to boost. How convenient! By midday, you probably feel tired and want to doze off right at your desk. We are constantly eating to refuel. So why is this happening? You probably think this is normal. But what if there is a way to go through the day without these energy crashes? Your productivity will skyrocket because you wouldn't feel tired. No more hiding behind your screen to steal a nap. Now, here's the metabolic secret. The key is a powerful hormone called insulin. Every time you eat those high carbohydrate meals, your body pumps out insulin. Insulin is a storage hormone. Its job is to immediately clear sugar from your bloodstream. Why? Because our bodies are not designed to have high amounts of glucose in the blood. Insulin is the purging mechanism. When insulin is high, your body is locked into storage mode, and it literally cannot access your stored body fat for energy. Insulin prevents fat burning because it has a more urgent job, removing excess glucose. All that excess needs to be stored somewhere, and that storage unit is your fat cells. In other words, too much glucose is simply turned into fat for storage. Now, contrast that with eating healthy fats, such as natural meat, nuts, avocado. When we eat healthy fats, they are processed by bile in the digestive system. If we eat too much fat, the body doesn't necessarily store it as fat. Often the excess is simply passed out. This is a key difference in how your body handles fuel. Think of your fat reserves as a giant stable battery, the ultimate source of long-lasting energy. But your insulin acts as the key that locks that battery away. So while you have tons of stored energy, your body can't tap into it. Instead, it must rely entirely on the sugar you just ate. When that small sugar supply runs out, usually around midday, that's the crash you feel. You are hungry, tired, and your brain is screaming for more sugar, which just restarts the cycle. Now, here's the fun fact. 1 kilogram of stored fat holds roughly 7,700 calories of energy. An average person burns roughly 1,500 to 2,000 calories per day. If an average person weighs 70 kilograms with 20% body fat, that is 14 kilograms of fat. That is enough energy to power your body for 2 months straight without eating. Yet we constantly suffer from crashes because we cannot access the supply. The good news is we can fix this. We need to stop relying on quick sugar and switch to the stable energy locked in your fat cells. How? First, we must stop spiking our insulin. You do that by cutting out things that turn into sugar. You're probably thinking, if I don't eat the usual stuff, what should I eat then? Did you know that proteins and healthy fats are cleaner and more efficient fuel source? They don't cause energy crashes. Now, look at this chart comparing energy levels. The red line is carbohydrates. Look at that high spike. But it's short-lived, lasting only 2 to 3 hours because insulin clears the glucose so quickly. This triggers hunger again almost immediately. The orange line is protein. Protein energy lasts longer, around 4 hours, because glucose is only produced from protein when needed through a process called gluconeogenesis. The blue line is fat. Its energy can last 8 hours or more. It is the most stable source of energy. Most of these molecules are used as ketones. Burning glucose for energy is what I call a dirty burn. It burns inefficiently and leaves residue that causes inflammation. Think of an engine producing black smoke. To switch your energy over to clean fuel, we target the state called ketosis. Ketosis is a natural metabolic state where your body uses fat and ketones for fuel instead of your glucose. You achieve this by drastically reducing your carbohydrate intake, typically less than 50 net grams per day. This means eliminating rice, noodles, bread, pasta, starch, sugar, and so on. Healthy fats and protein are highly satiating. They make you feel full for longer. By keeping your insulin low, you force your body to look for the next best energy source, your stored fat. Now, once you make this switch, the benefits are profound. Stable energy, no more spikes and crashes, mental clarity. Ketones are incredible fuel for the brain, clearing away brain fog. Sustained fat loss. Your body continuously accesses its fat store. Lower inflammation. You'll see that the reversal of issues like joint pain, high blood pressure, and even snoring. You hit multiple birds with one stone. You will look slimmer and much less puffy. This metabolic truth proves that crashes and chronic aches are not inevitable. They are just signs that your insulin is too high. Now you know how to unlock that massive fat reserve. This is the beginning of your body reset journey. If you want to know the specific steps to reset your metabolism and improve your health, look for the metabolic reset video on my channel. I'll show you exactly how I helped two of my friends cut body fat, gain muscle, and achieve a much clearer head. Subscribe and I will see you in the next video.